Your retention sucks, and I'm gonna tell you why. Listen, I've coached more CrossFit affiliates than anyone else in the space over the last 3 years. And what we know is that retention is the most pivotal aspect of running your box. And for all the other gurus, it's just an afterthought because they're just selling you leads. How many emails do you get a week saying, could you use 5,800 more leads?
Give us a call right now.
Off. Listen, sales is 1,000% a component of your business. Hell, it's the base of the pyramid. But where people get this twisted is they think that because it's the base, it's always the most important thing. Listen, sales without retention is like trying to fill a shaker bottle with no bottom to it. You just continue to increase your risk and you'll eventually die the slow death of more leads. You have to know how to keep people. Remember the 50-50 model in the previous video? Having run a CrossFit box for more than 15 years, I know the feeling when you get that message that says, hey Fern, I'm sorry, I've just been really busy and haven't been able to make it to the gym lately. I'm gonna have to cancel my membership. And I know that looking at that snapshot feels like someone grabbing your thigh after doing 500 air squats the day before. It hurts, and it should. It should hurt because it's preventable. So let's get something out of the way first. There is no such thing as zero churn. Churn in the gym business is just a fact of life. Now you might be asking, Fern, what kind of churn is good? What we want to see in churn rates is between 3 to 5%, with 5% being the worst and 3% being Mount Everest. Let's break this down real quick. This is what it looks like if you have 100 members, 150, or 200, and what your churn would be at 3 and 5%. At 100 members, a 3% churn, 3 members are gonna be leaving every single month. 5 members are gonna be leaving at 5% every single month. If you have 150 members, it's 4.5, so 4 regular members and an Ackerman. If it's 5%, it's gonna be 8 people walking out the door every single month. If you have a whopping 200 members, 3% churn, 6 people guaranteed every single month are gonna be walking out, and 10 people at 5% churn. These numbers are if you are crushing it, and we haven't even talked about holds yet. You can have the same numbers for holds, now doubling your lost revenue. Double. Now we have to address the elephant in the room. Your members lie to you.
Damn!
Yes, they do. They aren't busy and they aren't working 40 hours a day. They think the box is like warm milk toast.
Yeah.
What they're actually doing is the old, it's not you, it's me. No, it's absolutely you.
It was me!
Now, go ahead, take 5 seconds and feel bad about it.
2 seconds later.
Now let's fix it. The first step is understanding how most people play the retention game. They play defense, and defense sucks. Hey Jenny, just wanted to reach out and see where you've been. That strategy is a dumpster fire filled with dirty diapers. And the only thing that is gonna guarantee you is that they're gonna cancel. Oh yeah, it's just been really busy. Can you cancel my membership?
What the
It's like getting dunked on all the time because someone once said defense wins championships. And I want to punch that person in the face. Offense wins championships because the person that scores the most points wins. Write that down. So, what does offensive retention look like? It looks like creating all of the experiences that make people raving fans of the gym. You have to get them to crave being at the gym and stop begging them to stay. I'm gonna walk you through what we focus on with gym owners and what we've helped software companies like Wodify and PushPress build for all of those people on their platforms. The first shift you have to make is you have to think in terms of lead metrics versus lag metrics. Lag metrics are what everyone focuses on because it's what the gurus like to hang their hats on. I have this ACV and this LTV and this much front-end sales. All those numbers happened in the past and they tell us nothing about the future. It's like bragging about how awesome you are in high school. If you really want to build a thriving, sustainable business built on customer service, then you need to focus on lead metrics. What can you do today to make them happy tomorrow? It's like scheduling a surprise date with your spouse versus buying flowers when you screw up.
Realize what you've done?
This is the golden ticket. Here are the 5 metrics you need to start tracking that will help you retain clients longer and have them raving about how amazing your gym is. First, let's take a look at what happened and what's about to happen. If you have software that's worth a crap, you can easily find any of these metrics. Let's start with PRs. Who doesn't want to be celebrated for PRs? We do all this training and then it's just crickets. That is a huge miss. Look at the previous week's PRs and shoot them a message or give them a shout out on social media and make them look like superheroes. Now let's look 7 days forward. And there are typically at least 3 metrics that we can track here. Let's start with birthdays. We're gonna celebrate aging because aging sucks. So we're gonna make them feel good about it and let them know that they're gonna live forever because they do CrossFit. Next, we're gonna look at anniversaries. If someone has been at your gym for 1, 2, or 3 years and we don't say anything, we suck. You suck. Life lesson, don't suck. Hit them up, make an announcement in class, and give them some swag from your store. And thirdly, lifetime attendance. Spin studios do this really well. We want to track major attendance records and we want to reward them. Who doesn't want one of these shirts? Now let's zoom out a bit.
And talk about a metric that we know will predict the future.
After working with hundreds of gyms and running my own gym for the better part of 2 decades, we know this about attendance. The magic number is 12. We know that if people are coming more than 12 times a month, they're gonna stick around for a long time and they're gonna see the results that they came in looking for. And here's the best part about all of it. Tracking all of these things is fun. It feels really good to interact with people and celebrate their successes instead of the crap version of retention that most people do. Hey, just letting you know that you haven't been here and you suck. When are you coming in next? Does that sound as stupid as it looks? Of course it does. Listen, you are in the people business. And when you master playing offense, you can become one of the most valuable aspects in your members' lives.
And that, my friends, is how you win the game.